Hey everybody, welcome back to the Council of Reeds. I'm Dylan, here with Jason.
G'day.
Nitin.
Yo.
Fommy.
Hey.
And no Dave, unfortunately.
It's Fantastic Four today.
Yeah. Hey.
But like the one where it's like Wolverine and Spidey
Yeah,
and the Hulk
new
and
Fantastic
shit. Yeah, the
Four.
new
Yeah,
Fantastic Four.
Yeah, the not Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dibs on She-Hulk. Sweet.
Okay. Our featured comics this week. Justice League, Road to Dark Crisis.
Being She-Hulk?
Indeed.
And The Closet, number 1. Not about what you think it's about.
R. Kelly?
Depends what you think it's about, I guess. It wasn't what I thought it was about.
No. I thought it was going to be like Monsters, Inc. or something.
Not quite.
No, not quite. Okay, we also got a couple trailers to talk about. Resident Evil 4 remake got announced. Gotham Knights. A fantastic new original CW show.
Bruh.
Oh.
I could not send that to you boys fast enough the other day when Adam made me watch it. My God.
I think
You didn't watch it?
No.
Ah!
I think we need... Those to be my highlights last week. The old flash clip from...
Well, Adam was like, oh, you should live react to it on the podcast. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. And then after I watched it, I was like, I wish I did.
Wow.
Okay, and my choice for film flashback, Real Steel. Look at these grumps over here.
That's alright.
Um,
Just too long.
yes, way too long. And
If you give it more than one, now you're getting slapped in the face.
Not enough.
yeah,
Not enough.
It's 1,000 times better than Field of Dreams. Field of Dreams is 1,000 times better.
no, I agree with your first statement.
No.
Incorrect.
No.
You are
It's got
wrong.
robots.
I was like, God damn, this is boring.
Shut up, it's got
Ah,
robots. It's got punching robots. Okay, we've got TV shows to talk about. Obi-Wan Kenobi, episode 3.
It's been the last time I'll talk
For
about
those
it.
that watched all of the episode.
Oh boy. Boy, indeed, because we got The Boys season 3
Yeah.
Yes,
as
we
well.
do.
We're going to close off with that.
The shining light of our week.
Yes.
Of if you want some nerd-related television. Holy shit. All right.
Okay.
So spoilers will ensue.
Yes. Alrighty, let's get into the comic books.
Alrighty, Justice League Justice League Road to Dark Crisis. So this is a one-shot set after Justice League 75 where they've killed the Justice League and before Dark Crisis, obviously. Short stories. This wasn't great.
No.
Yeah.
No,
It wasn't great. First one looks great because it's Dan Jurgens. The first one's... So the Justice League are all dead. So... Son of Kal-El, Superman, comes to Nightwing and he's all freaking out. All the young ones are all freaking out. And Dick's like, your dad died before. Bruce died before. Who cares? And which is fine, alright. But it was a bit too nonchalant.
I think it's just he's looking on, like, the positive attitude because, you know.
I understand, but I think, I said to Dylan, a big difference in them all going together. Like, something that could take them all out at the same time, surely has got to be a bit more of a threat and a bit more of a concern.
Yeah.
And then the next story is
The Flashes.
The Flashes, doing basically the exact same thing I just read. And then there's Aquaman and Green Lantern doing the exact same story I just read.
The Pariah bit was
The
great.
Pariah was the best bit. So that was interesting.
And then Batman.
And the Nocturne bit was interesting as well.
Yeah.
Because she's sort of tweening on the line.
Like, it wasn't terrible, but it was a bit nothing at the same time.
Yeah, it doesn't really...
The Pariah was the only one
Yeah.
that feels important.
Who is that?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, is that Multiplex or something? Multiplex?
I think that's a cinema place, isn't it?
No. Yeah, Multiplex.
Yeah, I thought so.
It's Firestorm villain. He's like multiple man.
So you can use symbiote powers too.
The Dan Jurgens art was great.
Yeah.
You know what? It's going to
Like-
sound really, really picky. And I can't remember the last...
This podcast?
I can't remember the last time I
From
thought
you?
of this as a complaint when I was reading the comic. But on the first page, I was like, this is some really poor lettering.
Some poor bubble placement.
Yes! Well, that's what the letter's job is. Third panel, I think.
Yeah, that flow, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, my issue is with it is... Because I didn't mind it. It doesn't really tell you anything
No!
about
What happened to him?
Not even what happened to them. It's just the
Anything.
dark crisisness. It doesn't... give you the impetus to go into read the Dark Crisis.
Oh, if you haven't read JLA 75, you get nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, the Justice League are dead.
And
why?
I'm probably going to be picking up every issue
course.
of the everything. Like,
I'm looking forward to the Dark Crisis.
Good boy.
But it didn't. Yeah, it wasn't great. It wasn't great. Dan Jurgens' art looked amazing.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Bro.
It was awesome.
We were talking about before. He draws the best Nightwing going around lately.
Yeah.
I did
Nightwing
like
looks like a man.
the art from the Nocturne story as well.
Yeah.
But that is Dan Jurgens. Like, man, that dude's
the best.
fantastic. You should be doing more books.
But it was fine. All right, The Closet, issue 1. This, obviously, you expect to be a horror thing. Is. Kid, scared of his closet. But for about 75%, it's just a domestic. The dude and his missus are moving house. And he's been sent out to get more packing tape, so he stops off at the pub. And he's pounding a couple of beers. He's like, I just gonna get in the way and get yelled at, and starting to feel a bit nostalgic about his old life before he was married, before he had kids or whatever. But then he gets there, and the kid, and they have a fight again, and the kid's just scared of the closet. And he's like, look, last night, you've lasted 4 years with this closet, you're never going to see it again tomorrow. And then, spoilers, we see what's in the closet, and it is pretty goddamn creepy.
Yeah.
Then the tool film clip starts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's very creepy.
It's an is.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Damn, you big.
And it's just so, like, it's a pretty simple design, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not, like, over-designed or anything like
That's
that.
what makes it creepy,
Yeah.
alright?
Yeah.
And just it's coming too.
Almost feel like
isn't it?
Adam Jones might need to sue somebody. Like, yeah, okay. 'Cause it's very similar to I think it's is it Sober film clip? No, not the Schism one. That's the one with the people walking on the...
But I'm interested where it goes.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
You mean you're putting a lot of horror books out lately?
Yeah, it's clearly a bit of the not flavour of the month sort of thing, but they seem to go in waves.
Yes.
And I think it's just osmosis sort of thing. Like they'll have their very crimey couple of months, and then fantasy.
Because you got the Lemire stuff coming out as well.
Yeah, the Black Orchid stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, next up, Funny Newthink.
Yeah, this is my book of the week. It wasn't my book of the week as reading, but it was up for when it was coming out. I just thought it looked a really good concept, but after I read it, it's close to book of the week, but there's a couple of others there that are showing it. But it was really, really interesting. A.W. Abshot's been doing some really cool stuff recently. Did anyone else read it?
Yeah, I read this.
I read this.
I thought it was very, very interesting and very smart and perceptive because it's about computers, an alien race that have invaded us and enslaved us.
Yes.
Freely we've given it up, which is very cool. It's a little dry. There's not a single bit of actual dialogue. It's all just narration.
Yes.
And I think that's where it gets hurt.
Yeah.
It's just an old man yelling about technology.
That's
all it
fine.
is.
I like that part.
That's what I think.
I'm all down for that, bro.
I hated it. It's just stupid.
Oh,
It's just an old man yelling at his cat
But it's
about
not technology, but
and
it's
It's what we've
screams.
done to ourselves.
Well, yeah, but it's not technology. It's one type of technology which has just absorbed us. It's not different style of, or...
He's just a grumpy old man.
Yeah, that's alright. I liked it. That part of it.
Well-
But I'm just getting yelled at
yeah.
in the book. It's just info dump. There's no story, so to speak.
Yeah.
I just like the concept around where it's not looking at future stuff. Let's look at the stuff that's ruining us right now,
Yeah.
and dig a bit deeper into that. And yeah, I thought it was a cool concept. The screens being the aliens, like you said, and us very willingly.
And like their race is screens, SKAEN, whatever. That was cool.
And they're calling us the slaves essentially, and
And the whole like
bodies
that
dwindling, getting fatter, and
sit at the avatar altar, like both at work and at home.
there's a
and
great
baby screens. It was good, but
There's
very
a-
smart.
great panel where they're all in the cinema, but they're all on their phones. No one's watching the movie.
Screen.
But there's a quote from what movie's being played, and it's from Wall-E. So it just makes it even more poignant. So
I didn't get that quote because I hadn't seen Wally.
It's a great movie.
yeah, there's Jeff Garl in the cab. He's like, I don't want to survive. I want to live. Yeah, it's so good. I just thought it was a really cool concept. I'm intrigued on what else they're going to do. Greg Hurwitz I enjoyed Knighted. I thought it was a good concept on a superhero story, and yeah, this is something a bit different. So.
Because it's an anthology Twilight Zone, Black Mirror sort of deal,
Yeah.
right? So
That's not similar to Silver Coin, but yeah, just a bunch of stories around what's currently.
it's going to obviously be, it'll be a bit hit and miss, but
Yeah.
this one's also got Deodato's artwork, which helps it immensely.
It's the best part of the thing.
You know the one I like, the offices being referred to as like beehive sort of things. I thought that was interesting.
And I know
very smart.
It's easy to do, but I did also like just all the different businesses the way they changed their
Yeah.
name. Yeah, like
Pear.
Pear, like Pack Mule and
Human pack mule.
Human Pack Mule.
Yes. No, I thought it was very, very smart. But it's not. It was just different because it's just narration. I liked it.
Yeah,
I might read that later. Yeah, that's awesome.
It's worth reading.
It's just different.
Bloody oath.
Alrighty. Next up, we got Strange number 3. It's been a bit running late, but this is all right.
Worth it.
Yeah.
I really like the
She's a
book. at the moment.
badass, man. Oh, like you go back to our earlier when they were about to kill Strange off in the movies coming out.
And you're like,
yeah,
I
but
still think it was silly timing.
oh, totally.
No,
But-
absolutely, but
She's a badass.
but no, you had clear at the end, the stinger
Yes.
of the movie, and like you can sort of
Of course.
transition that into that. That's good. The book is great.
Yeah, it's just. Well, like, her interaction starts off, she goes to see the rose
Yeah.
and just, don't give a shit about your crime law
Yeah.
bullshit. Oh, I'll mess it all up.
Yeah,
I'm a demon's daughter, God. You know?
and taking out the blasphemy cartel.
Yeah.
Oh, it was great.
It's a really good book. Really, yeah.
Just every issue is just action packed. It's great.
Yeah, it's got the perfect balance. She's likable enough, badass enough. It's a little light in her dialogue sometimes, and Wong's just sitting at home
I like the
cooking, making
relationship with her
dinner.
and Wong.
Yeah.
And you compare this to, say, She-Hulk that's up to 3 issues, and what's happened in this compared
Yeah.
to what's happened in that. I know, I'm not
Yes,
comparing
no,
books,
totally.
but where, even if you're not looking at the exact story, but where it's taken you so far.
Things
this
have happened
is
in 3
shit,
issues.
yeah.
Lots of things
Oh,
have
yeah.
happened.
Big time.
It looks like just a good superhero book.
It's fun,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it
great.
is. Exactly right. I don't... I know I'm an old man, but I don't want to hate it. But I'm like, I'm gonna hate this. I'm annoyed.
Yes.
Because I've been enjoying. Like, I only picked up Strange a few years ago and really been enjoying it. And then they killed him off. I'm like, shit. It's been excellent. Yeah.
And again, it never gets into any preachiness and any flag waving about her being a female. Like you do get in a lot of books these days. Like, I don't care. I've always enjoyed female superhero comics. Like, I don't care. But, sometimes you just get a little lectured at. Where McKay, because he does the same thing in Black Cat.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, she has female parts. Yeah. Like, moving on, right?
Exactly.
It's irrelevant.
That's all right.
It's really... It's been a surprise book, for sure. Alrighty. Whew! Did you look at this?
No.
Oh my God, Dylan, read it right now. Righteous Thirst of
You could.
Vengeance.
But your face would go,
Just look through it.
Yeah, have a flick,
beautiful.
Phil. 'cause holy...
We'll discuss it. The book is excellent. The best storytelling art in all of comics at the moment, I feel.
And excruciating...
Whew.
Bringing across excruciating pain like there is no tomorrow from a page.
So well
as he's
done.
Jamming shards of glass into someone's cheek and throughout their body, and holy shit, man, this is a demented serial killer, and he's just portrayed so well. It is just so I once again talking about the way it's paced and flicking through it, but I don't want to go too quick. But one of those things where you go through it quick and then you just go back and do it again.
Have a second look.
Oh,
And they build the tension so good with virtually no dialogue. Just the panel, and very just straight box panels, but it just builds and you're like, oh no, he's taking the pen.
watch out!
Oh my God, he's taking the underpants off.
Yeah, he's heating up the pliers.
Yeah. Oh man.
There's some doodle. Watch out!
Yeah.
But it is next level. I did not when I first started reading Rick Redeemer's work in Venom, I did not expect this out of him. Let's just say that. Holy moly. This is
The look on your face.
yeah,
doing
it's
it.
unreal,
Excellent.
isn't it? But when there's 3 panels of him slowly pushing it into his cheek, the intenseness of it is just woo!
Well, when me and Dave were looking at it the other day, it gets to the end where we're like, he's, open your eyes. And Dave's like, I don't know if he wants to open the eyes, because what a sight that is. He's pseudo-dad just pincushioned.
Yeah. And naked.
Yeah. Yeah, best storytelling art in all of comics, by far.
Buying straight for sure.
Yes. 100%. Like, it's
Hardcover.
You'll read the trade in like a second, but it'll be a great second.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't not talk it up. Oh, did you not read that even, didn't?
No.
So you get to look at it too. Yeah, it's good. You can tell people all about it. Anyway, next. Carnage number 3. Tell us all about it, Fums.
So the hunt continues of Rogue's Gallery of Spider-Man villains going after the Spot. He's building to some really interesting shit here, which I can understand is going to link up with Venom with the Hydro and the Spot dimension technology that he has now acquired. The biggest revelation of the story is... Did you read this?
Policeman?
Yeah. Did you read this?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, who's actually... So in the previous issue, the detective got injured, so the symbiote kind of helped him, but part of the symbiote's still in him, just a voice in his head named Cletus. Cletus is in his head.
Interesting.
So, Ram, you got me, bro.
I wasn't sold. Probably after issue 2, I was a bit like, I'll probably finish the arc and that might be enough for me. But this one, I'm like, I'm going to give you a bit longer.
And his persuasion and voices in his head and what he's making him thinking he wants to do to certain people that are coming through his life. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I really like where this is going. If you are a Carnage fan and have liked what's happened previously with Absolute and stuff like that and haven't jumped on this because you're a bit unsure around those Carnage Zero, it's definitely picked up and I think you'll like where it's going.
It's going to be a bit of a builder.
Oh, definitely.
Just a slow burn book, but...
I got time.
Yeah. No, the best issue of it yet.
Definitely.
By far.
And the spot shit at the start with all the Carnage tendrils going through the spots and taking him over, that was really cool. What was that doing?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Dylan, Action Comics Annual.
I'm not even getting Action Comics anymore, but I had to flick through this.
Was it this cover that sold you?
Absolutely not.
Sorry, Dave.
Yeah, it's a bit... It's not a great cover, but... Makes up for it on the inside.
Yeah, you got Ian Churchill.
Yeah.
And,
Eaglesham.
Mate,
What a double pair, right?
like Churchill as Churchill, or not? Or his newest, sort of
cleaner.
style.
It's a cleaner stuff. But the story's really got me. Basically, Eaglesham is doing there's 2 stories that are going on, and they're both kind of flashback childhood kind of stories. Churchill's doing like a Clark story, and Eaglesham is doing like a Mongol, like origin of Mongol kind of thing. And they kind of go back and forth between them.
I love Ian Churchill.
Yeah. And the Mongol stuff was awesome, like brutal. But man, the Clark story was awesome. Like it was just so... It was really emotional. It was really touching. Basically, him learning a lesson. He is playing soccer with a bunch of kids. And one of the kids he doesn't like because he's mean and he's a bully. And he was about to score a goal. So... He doesn't like this kid. He thinks he's a douchebag. So he uses his super breath, pushes the ball out from under him.
You're like, that's not really hurting anybody.
Yeah. He's like, this kid is bad. I don't, he's not a good kid.
Yep.
And then the kid is like, oh, yeah, Clark cheated. He did something. I don't know what he did. And then Clark goes over to his mum and his mum's like, hey, I saw what you did. It's not really, really nice. And then Clark tells her, he's a bully.
Yeah, he deserves it.
I don't like him. He deserves it. And then Ma kind of explains, like, some people, like, they go their whole lives without feeling special. And you've kind of taken that away from someone, potentially. Yep. And then the kid comes over, and he's pissed at Clark because he knew he did something. He kicks the ball, but it misses Clark, and it hits Ma, and she falls over. And her wig comes off. And it turns out she's had cancer and she's going through chemo. And then the kid starts making fun of Ma.
Oh.
And then Clark's like, what are you doing, man? Like, he wants
the
to...
lowest of the low.
Yeah. And then Ma's like, don't. you know.
Of course.
And the way where it goes from there is just a great story.
The fact
Fantastic.
that it's a couple of pages of the Clark story, then a couple of pages. Dave would hate this book.
Oh, for sure.
And
it's a shame he's
it's
not here.
Mongol's relationship with his mother. And she's just, like, stone cold, trying to make him into, like, a hardened warrior. And really, really good juxtaposition. And this is a great issue. I'm going to buy this. Wish I had a better cover.
I mean, the cover's not terrible. It's just
Yeah, Frankavilla,
Yeah.
Frankavilla, right?
Yeah.
He's great on stuff like Batman.
Yeah.
His Batman covers are awesome, but Superman, not the biggest fan.
Please be the last issue. Please be the last issue.
So,
It's great Churchill, but I want to see him draw superheroes.
Yes.
yeah, because he did an issue or two of Justice League, I think, a year or two ago. And I wasn't buying Justice League, but I bought it just for his stuff. And he did some,
best.
I think, some Rebirth Superman
Yeah.
as well. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Back in a day, he did that Vampire Superman book.
Man, when he was filling in for McGuinness or Loeb McGuinness Superman, I bought every issue. I think he only did like 2 or 3 fill-ins, and I bought every issue.
Oh, so good. So good.
Yeah,
he's
the
great.
Dracula one, and there was like, I think it was an Aquaman one.
Yes.
I never seen such a badass looking, and like
Yeah,
full
yeah.
old school flashback tale, orange Aquaman.
Yeah.
Never seen Aquaman look so badass.
See if I can find those issues.
Yeah, they're great. He's excellent. I love his stuff. Wish he would draw more often. But yeah. Avengers Forever. Anybody read this?
Yep.
I'm 2 issues behind.
Welcome to Super
Super
Spider-
Spider Iron.
Vibranium
Yes.
Man
Panther.
that is a panther.
Alright, so Newton. Okay, so it starts off, obviously it's multiversity stuff, right? It's Avengers Forever. It's a Panther who basically, Killmonger has killed the gods, he's got destroyer armor, he's killed Panther's parents, extinguished their name from all of history. But the parents ship him off Clark Kent Star. Like Moses down the Nile, they say.
Then he's shooting
And then
words.
you're like, okay, cool. You're like, all right, it's gonna be Superman, Black Panther, and then you turn the page and he's Spider-Man, and you're like, what's going on here? And then you get a couple pages of that, and
Jason Aaron's on the bar soles.
then the next thing you know, Dead say he's Iron Man
Don't
or
stop.
Vibranium Man, and you're like, what is going on here?
And then
And then it goes full circle.
he becomes Superman once more. Was it a good issue?
It was odd.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
It just seems
It's
so,
so
like,
weird.
what?
There's so much
Yeah.
shit going on. I liked Killmonger trying to go across and destroy from every universe, which is really cool. And then they're getting thrown into a sun as you do.
Because at the end,
And
is the
then
end
comes
maybe
out and
not
he's the-
Superman? Maybe it's Century.
Yeah, no, it's Yellow Cake. It's Century.
Hmm.
Yeah, I would say Century.
And the Sun.
Yeah.
Is what I
For
thought,
sure.
maybe, but
Which, if that's
but
the
it's
case-
all still Superman, isn't it?
Yes, Century's Superman.
Yes.
No, but give us the Void version.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is
yeah.
what that Superman not doesn't lack, but does quite differently. But yeah, I enjoyed it because I like where it ended. I'm enjoying the book. It's just crazy.
It's a very odd book, though, right?
Yeah.
It, like,
It's like
there's not a lot of
Cohesion.
Well,
Yeah.
you can't. If you had this Avengers Forever as a straight trade, without the current Avengers of what's going on, you're like, what the hell is this? It'd be worse than Darkhold. That last Darkhold.
Well, even this, though, like, you get a couple of issues that are unconnected, it feels, and then there was a couple of issues that were, like, that was clearly issues 3 and 4, but then, like obviously this, you got a little bit of Deathlock and Ghost Rider, but
At the end there,
yeah.
yeah.
But it's good. The next issue is a Cap issue that I'm looking forward to just by the cover alone.
I can't wait for that.
But yeah, it's good, but you get a bit lost, but not in a bad way.
No, it was Strange. Did you see the next issue for Strange? The picture on the
Moon
back. Moon Knight.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Shadow Knight.
Moon Knight.
Yes, I did see that.
Ah,
Yes.
bring that on.
Alrighty, step by bloody step.
You read this in?
I did.
Yeah, me too.
Read it.
Yeah.
Overall, because it's
Is
the last issue. Yeah, it's the last issue. It feels like it would have been better as a graphic novel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah, I see that.
You know, instead of like 4 issues, but it's without giving too much away. I like how it ended because
Interesting, yeah.
I sort of dig that in stories when that happens. But this is I know you. Look, I've been able to follow the story pretty well throughout the whole thing. So I never really had any problems with the story.
I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, see?
There were a couple pages where I'm like, I'm not sure what's going on. I don't
Yeah.
know what's being represented here, like in the art. Like
Right.
there's a big storm or something.
Yeah,
But,
like that. But I'm like, towards the end, like, okay,
Yeah.
I can see what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
But I like how it ended. I like how when they do that. How
Looks
it
very
ends.
pretty.
The art is very nice.
The art's incredible. Yeah.
All right.
Incredible.
So yeah, overall, I thought it would just would have worked better as
One
one
sword,
shot.
one
Yeah.
in one go. Read.
Yes, I agree.
Trade paperback coming soon, people.
yeah. So yeah,
I get it. Key. That's a key. Duh.
Yeah, it is what it is.
yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, I've had one of those keys.
yeah. No, like it was all right
Yeah, yeah.
overall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
the
better
art
as
is
one.
Very pretty.
Worth it for the art, man.
Mm.
Incredible.
Well, I hope you're not buying it for the words.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's got some good writing.
Symbols. Yeah, I like the symbols. Yeah, nice.
Alrighty. Black Panther number 6. Anybody check this out?
Yep, I read it.
Yeah, what you think?
I like where it's going.
Yeah, me too. In general,
This is the all the political intrigue and
Yeah.
the espionage
Yeah.
stuff of it. You got Storm.
and the like, it's not only just people pushing against him, but
yeah,
like in the new government pushing in, like
Yeah, yeah.
factions in there, and first time ever I've actually enjoyed Shuri as a
Yes,
character.
yes.
She had so Panther's on the run. They're getting chased by the White Wolf guys or whatever and Shuri can track him down because she has hidden she's got a tracker on him, and the other chick's like, he let you put a tracker on him? Wow.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
He likes
He
my
loves
food.
my cooking.
It's
And like, the chick's like, is there anybody in your family that is not is trustworthy or whatever like that? No?
No.
Um,
I like the bits with him and Storm at the end.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
it's good book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's good. I still
get enough
sort of,
action.
Yeah, and still like pushes the story enough, but you
Yeah.
want to know what else is happening.
Yes.
I like the last page, Dora Milaje. Big fan of them, so it's gonna be cool. Yeah, I'm digging this book at the moment.
Because I really hope, because I hated the idea of them
Or-
being
yeah,
democracy.
democracy, yeah.
It's just it makes them less different, less special.
Yeah.
Whatever. So I hope it ends up with
Team
Black
on
Panther
the
back
phone. Yep.
and enslaving them all. But it's good.
Yeah, no, I'm digging it.
I'm just glad to have a good Black Panther book after
Yes.
about 5 years of
Nothing.
a terrible Black
Yes.
Panther book. No offense. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Covers are great. Alex
Yeah.
Ross covers.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's very political, which I do like in my Black Panther
Yes.
book. Alrighty, final book we got in the pile, Little Monsters number 4. How was this, gentlemen?
Yeah, it was good. Very sudden ending, literally.
I try not to look at it. I want to buy the trade.
Okay, well, I won't say too much.
Yeah, because I stopped reading it. I stopped I was like, I'm gonna buy it one second.
Yeah, let's say they're not alone. They find some more people.
Indeed.
Yeah. So it's the vampire kids. They thought they were alone. They're being told to wait. It seems like they're being told to wait in a certain spot. Don't go away from this area. You can stay in this part of the city. Always go back to where you were told to sleep and stuff like that. So a few of them are starting to break the rules and consequences ensure. So yeah, since no one else has read it, I don't want to give too much other shit away because it's it's a bit of stuff that goes on there. But yeah,
Okay.
yeah, interesting book. I'm enjoying it.
Read anything else?
No.
Then?
I read the Death of Captain Marvel trade I bought today.
Oh,
Because I
classic.
never read it. It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's so poignant, like that actual one shot, the
Yes.
Death of Captain
Yes.
Marvel.
Oh.
I never read
Like
Yeah.
the fact that it's cancer and no one can. Well, they could have, but he can't because of
Yes.
his, of his what he uses.
It's the
and all.
most real superhero
Yeah.
death. And it's why it's the best
Yes,
superhero
and
death.
it's still enforced.
Yes.
You'll have like one shots and
They
stuff,
tease it.
but it's pre-death.
And I always think the teasers are probably a copyrighty sort of thing.
Yeah, maybe.
We haven't had him for a while.
Yeah.
But use him.
Oh, that's like what's coming up.
That's right.
Yeah.
But it was really good.
Yeah.
Like, you had to start with, like, the first few issues of Marvel Fanfare or whatever,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
you introduced him.
Nice.
His issue, like, the first issue of his... Right. Like, they did 2 issues of Fanfare, and it was so popular, they just gave him his own
Instantly,
book.
right?
Yeah, and then issue 34, which sort of led into his death, which is with Nitro.
Yeah.
It's a really good book.
Yeah.
Because I never read it, and I always meant to read it, and, like...
Yeah, I remember buying the hardcover
Yeah.
years ago when they did it, and I'm like, oh, this is fantastic.
Nitro, I thought he was on Raw.
Huh.
Okay.
No, it's really good. The art was great from Kirby to start with, Jim Starlin. Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah. Nice.
Anything else?
I really like the colouring they did on that one shot too. We don't see much of like
Yes.
the painty sort of
Yes.
stuff. No, that's all I read.
I started because I picked up the other week the second trade for Silver Coin. So I started rereading from get-go again. So I'm at 2 or 3 stories in for the first one. So I'll tell you how I'll hopefully finish that and the other second trade next week. So I'll let you know about that. But that's everything else we've went through that I read.
Cool. All right.
I think the only thing I ever read, Ghost Rider.
Oh yeah,
You read that
I did
anyway?
I flicked it.
Yeah, it was okay. I don't know. I don't know. Like, needs to pick up its pace for me.
The biggest.
It's a bit of an like. They're just. I like one and dones, but at the same time, I don't feel like I'm getting much of any progression story wise. You know, like we talked about Carnage.
Totally.
Like they're all just cool. The first one, I had the town deal. Second one, hotel. This one, I was just on the road and the truck and.
There's no real linear story making me want to come back and go, oh, you know.
This one, there's finally obviously you got the FBI chick chasing him, but
Yes.
I don't really care.
But there's nothing really building to say issue 8 and
In
shit
this
like
one,
that.
you
Like,
get the hint of something, and you're like, okay, but it needs to pick up its pace for me. But I think that's about it for me.
All comics done? Alrighty. Over the last day or so, Sony had their
State of play.
kind of stream or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
And
sort of stuff.
We don't need E3 anymore presentation.
yeah, exactly. Lots of stuff got announced. It was new Street Fighter or something.
Like more stuff about the Street Fighter 6,
Yeah.
5, 6.
So that's why Dave's not here. He's still home and enjoying himself.
looking
They
through the
seem to
information.
be like, because from what I see of it, they seem to be like going into more of a explory sort of,
Oh, that's
not just
weird.
a straight up fighter.
That's weird.
I don't mind the idea of something
Like
different.
you're like a dude training to become a Street Fighter, and you go and train with other people. I'm sure there's like,
animated movie as a game.
yeah,
That would be cool.
yeah. I'm sure that like there's still you can still verse and stuff, but there's a proper story.
Like an
mode.
overworld kind of thing.
Yeah, like a
that you
proper
go
story
around.
mode. Like we can, like when Mortal Kombat did it years
Yeah.
ago. You know, when you're running through the streets
terrible.
and climbing around
Yeah.
and yeah, I'm not gonna disagree with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can only milk the fight and like you need to change it up every
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
every now and then.
'Cause Mortal Kombat themselves, they went real hard into the story
Yeah.
side of it
And
with
it's
the
great.
with the reboot.
Yeah.
And since then, their story modes have been incredible. With like Injustice 2 and what was the latest Mortal Kombat
11.
11? Yeah. That it's crazy. The cutscenes and all that, really, really cool.
And
make
over
me
the,
the animated
like in the
movie.
violence, it's just gone insane.
Yeah, the fatalities,
It's
man.
awesome.
It's crazy. One of the things that was announced was remake of Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, which at first you're like, really?
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah, I kind of felt like, okay, so they've done in the new kind of style from 4, like over the shoulder, they've done 2, 3, and now they're doing 4. They haven't really done the first one again. Like, there was a remake of the first one, but it was still very much like the original.
Yeah.
With the fixed camera and the bloody dump truck controls.
I like that.
I just thought it was weird they haven't done the first one.
Yeah. Like, because 4, you're like, okay.
I don't think it needs
Yeah.
one. Because it plays well. It holds up. There are some games that don't really hold up over time. That one, I feel like, holds up.
And it was like, 1, 2, and 3 are a story.
Yeah.
You know, 4 is where you first get something new,
Yeah.
sort of thing. So
Yeah, because it's not zombies for the
Yeah.
first time.
Yeah, so it was a bit odd choice.
So also like VR for Resident Evil 8?
Yeah, VR for Resident Evil 8 and a VR for something else. Spider-Man? No. They're doing Spider-Man remake, remaster.
On
I
PC.
thought the new one.
On PC.
Yeah. Was it?
The remaster's already come out on PS5.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
no, on PC, I didn't see the PS.
Master of what? It's 2 years old.
They changed
PC.
his face,
Oh, that's right, they did too.
and now it's on PC.
There's another couple other VR things and
Yeah.
new Final Fantasy 16 as well. Big old cinematic and gameplay for
really?
that.
Well,
too. Yeah.
Final Fantasy.
Cinematic for Final
No,
Fantasy.
plus gameplay.
Oh no! You should be surprised at that.
Yeah.
There's gameplay in the
Yeah,
trailer.
that was the other thing. I was like, oh, there's gameplay in this.
Final Fantasy is a movie where you get a few game parts.
I've never played it since they removed the like turn-based sort of
the
thing.
menu.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
remove that. I'm like,
I didn't play it since I borrowed 7 from
I
some video once ago. This is shit.
Remember 7.
What's there 2 discs for?
Do you play Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah.
How many discs did that have?
Yeah, I know, but
Like 5?
that was interesting.
I don't think I ever played
I was no
it.
good at it.
Like
Which surprised to no one.
Splinter Cell. I suck.
Oh, yeah.
I'm no good at having to be sneaky and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, stealth. I suck.
Because I just don't care.
Yeah.
I just run and get
Yeah.
shot at. No, the ninja game, I was alright at that. Tenshu?
Oh, that was good. Stealth Assassin.
Yeah, because you're on
Ah.
roofs and stuff. That
Yeah,
was
that was a
cool.
really good
I
game.
I was alright at that as stealthy. Because you're jumping around roofs and stuff. But having to do these ones in Metal Gear and stuff.
Hiding boxes.
Yeah, I don't care. I just shoot the guy. Bang, bang.
Bang bang.
Yeah.
It's totally cold.
Something that was brought to our attention. Who was it?
Adam.
Adam.
Yes.
He showed it to you or something, right?
Yes. This must have been Tuesday or Wednesday at work.
Oh, this is
And he's like, have you seen Gotham Knights trailer? I'm like, I don't care. He's like,
Gotham
"You should-"
Knights, the TV show,
Yes,
not the
yes,
video
sorry.
game of the same
He's like,
name.
you should watch it. I was like, oh, whatever. And then I was serving some people. And he's like, I'm like, ah. He's like, are you gonna watch that? Oh, yeah, whatever. I had the laptop already, so I was doing work. My God, I couldn't send it fast enough to the other boys because it's the worst trailer I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, on the CW,
new low CW.
Gotham Knights.
Knights.
Essentially, I've said this to multiple people, and Nitin said it to me earlier.
Perfect.
It is Disney's Descendants, but with Batman characters. So Batman's got a son. The Joker's got a daughter.
A new son, not an actual.
Yeah, it's not Damien.
Yeah.
His name's Turner or something.
Yeah. He's like not even a good name.
I can watch this. You can watch me react to this. If
Yeah, you
want.
need to watch
Oh,
this.
it's so bad, man.
It is not good at all. Other characters with their kids, and it's written just. It's like fan fiction.
Yes.
Got it?
Gary Kelly and
Yeah.
Oh,
Kelly.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that.
I didn't finish it. I
Oh,
got like
no,
halfway
you-
through.
Yeah, you need to see
Ah,
that bit.
Okay, maybe I'll join
Yes,
Nitin
yes,
over
yes,
there
yes.
You should.
and watch this.
And like the other ones are
Just go to fucking YouTube.
Bluebird and whatever, like the newer characters.
While they're doing that, what was that? The Blue Beetle pictures the other day.
the
What's
movie?
that from? Is that from the movie
Yeah.
coming up? Okay, cool.
I liked everything but the helmet. I didn't like the helmet.
Okay.
Mom, I swear we were just talking.
Thanks.
Harry, they have a trick together?
Is this going to be silence?
Yes.
Yeah, so just take this time maybe to go watch it yourselves.
Yeah, I
and then
highly
come-
recommend.
And then come back and we can all have a massive laugh at this shit.
Everybody relax. I got this.
It's like Pretty Little Liars or something, right?
Yeah,
You know?
essentially, yeah.
Gossip Girl,
that-
whatever. I don't
yeah,
know. Whatever, that sort of rubbish.
With just Wayne as a surname.
Yeah.
To ask you, did you know he was Batman?
Oh, so he's good at.
Longer must be relieved.
Get closer to the mic.
I know this dude.
That's what I'm feeling.
Was that the same?
My father believed that
He's
The detective's the same from like Gotham? Or was it a different guy?
no, it's a different guy. He's from Supernatural, I think.
Yeah. I thought that he was the same. Wasn't he in Gotham as well?
Like as the main guy?
No, like
Gordon? No, that's like the
Um,
guy from
Three suspects in
something else. That was the OC guy, wasn't it?
Yeah. Ah. They're all the same.
100%.
Damn you, cookie cutter.
And like, it's just the richness of it as well. Like, I don't understand why people are watching these super rich entitled kids and then feeling sorry for them when bad shit happens. And like, I'm not a rich hater by any means.
No.
People or whatever, but
Turner. There's one more suspect.
lives in a mansion, you'll be right.
Dad, because I wanted his money?
What? Yeah.
Have you got to the transport part yet? That's a good scene.
No,
too.
yeah, they're in
Yeah.
the transport now.
Care if we're innocent. I'm the big side.
Who was the?
And just the look of it is garbage. like it's like trying to be just one of those regular generic shows.
Yeah.
But then trying to be dark because it's Batman at the same time.
Yeah, trying to have that brooding
Yeah.
side of it, but it's just, again, it's a CW show.
Yeah.
So,
How'd that flip over?
and if it looks this bad, at least like we're talking like Flash was good for the first couple of seasons.
yeah.
Where this looks terrible, and this is the first trailer we've seen of it.
And like terrible why they're trying real hard. It feels.
Yeah. Well, when there's still money to spend.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens. If it doesn't go as well, there's less money on the if it gets re-signed, but it probably will. The other
Oh
ones
yeah, people
do.
watch it.
Well, even that terrible Batwoman show.
Yeah. That got.
They had
3
to
seasons
replace
or
the
whatever, yeah.
Aussie Bird for someone else, and it's still got more seasons. God, there's too much money in bad television.
Like it's CW though. They love the bad TV.
Yeah.
I was telling.
Well,
earlier.
no, they're selling it off.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what their future is.
Is there an Alfred?
I assume he's probably dead already.
The Batcave.
That's a terrible batarang. What is
Yeah.
this?
So
It's terrible. Everything.
It looked like a terrible version of the Blade at the start of the first Blade movie.
It's freaking Kroll's fucking thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's shocking.
Oh fuck, that's garbage.
Yeah, it's shocking.
Seriously, like
Dead.
Why?
there will be. I wonder if it's gonna go batshit insane like Riverdale.
Yeah.
Because I've been
That
reading
will
about like
give
how
it-
insane Riverdale is going. I'm like, I want to watch this show, just because it's off
Too
the rails
ridiculous?
insane.
Is that
Yeah,
still on Netflix?
yeah.
There's Netflix
It's
shows,
like
isn't it? Yeah.
Passions, but Riverdale. I'm like,
Yeah.
I gotta watch this.
Passions.
Yeah.
That was a good show.
Like Jughead's got superpowers and there's serial killers and Archie's
You ever watch
murdering
Passions,
people.
Dylan?
No, never
Ah.
heard of it.
Passions had zombies and had
Living Doll.
Yeah.
Oh.
it was a soap opera from America.
It was on like in the afternoons.
What?
Yeah.
3 o'clock hour.
A soap opera, and it had this stuff in it.
It was American. Was it Australian?
Yeah, it's American.
It was American. Yeah.
Like the little, it's got a midget character, so Netton was all over it.
Yeah. It's just so
Good way, nowadays.
Little person, by the way.
That was on that was a special on the shopping
Yeah, it's like-
TV.
Jerry Springer, Beauty and the Beast,
Judge Judy.
Judge Judy.
And not Beauty and the Beast. It was like Paul
It's a panel show.
Zamani.
Zamani.
What?
Yeah, with a bunch of women yelling at him and him just making bigoted comments.
Yeah.
It was great.
That was excellent.
He was the beast and he had the
TV.
beauties around him. Yeah, it was a very strange panel show.
Yeah.
Just look at it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. It's like
Dylan-
we're talking about rugby league.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Oh, that's trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll have an audience, but
Yeah. Oh, of course it will.
Yeah.
Because Pretty Little Liars
Yeah,
had
all
like
of
10
that sort of
seasons or
stuff,
some
right?
shit,
Yeah.
didn't it? Yeah.
yeah, like it's not targeted to us.
Oh, really?
At the very
Yes, yeah.
Not at all.
We'll get to that at the end of the podcast. What's telling it to us?
People like them
But
trashy.
please,
sort of
if you have
stand-up
not
shows.
seen it, do yourself a favour.
Yes.
Watch Gotham
Like,
Knights.
you could have done this
Enjoy the giggle.
without Batman.
Yeah.
It didn't need to be a Batman show.
I know, but where's the interest then?
Everything's going to be Batman.
Yeah.
Look at the half
I
of
mean-
DC rack.
That's right.
Character. Oh, did you bring the Batmobile? No, I got my mum's car. Oh, goddamn rubbish. Rubbish.
Yeah.
Speaking of rubbish,
Yes.
my film Flashback.
Yeah.
A movie is a story about a boy, his deadbeat dad, and
Sells him.
and a robot.
That's the better one.
Real-
Better bits, eh?
Real steel.
And they just, it's just out of the
100
open.
grand.
It's just like, you sold me. Yeah, I sold you.
I'm gonna buy a robot.
Real steel.
And a shit one.
It's just over the top.
Hey?
It's just over the top remake.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you could have just picked over the top, man.
I don't even know what that is. What is that? It's got robots in it?
It's a
Arm wrestling.
Arm
Sylvester
wrestling,
Stallone
Sylvester
arm wrestling
Stallone.
movie.
He's a truck driver.
It's awesome.
So good.
There's no robots though.
No.
Yeah, nah.
You got robotic Stallone though.
My main takeaway, I haven't seen Real Steel since I didn't have it on DVD, so I mustn't have bought it. I must have just seen it in the movies.
Holy shit.
My mate was like, God damn, I don't remember this being so long.
Same.
Why is this 2 hours? Because it's just a very generic family,
Yeah.
unoffensive sort of movie,
Ooh,
right?
sound
But
offensive.
but why is it 2 hours? This is a 90-minute
Yeah, when the movie
runtime every
started,
day
I'm
of
like,
the
the
week.
thing, 2 hours? I don't remember being 2 hours. I didn't even pay attention.
Yeah.
I was watching it the other day. I wasn't really paying attention. Because I've seen it once. I don't need to sit through this again. I was doing other things. And I was like, at times I'd watch the robot fights. And I would probably zone out for the rest of it.
That's
I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, so you saw like 20 minutes of the friggin' movie because for
It
a
was
movie
on.
that's
Like,
supposed
how
to
is
have
this still
robot
on?
fights in it.
how is this movie still going?
Jesus.
This movie's garbage.
It's just fun.
It's not
Nah,
garbage.
it's not.
It's
I don't ever want to watch it again.
yeah, same.
I didn't want to watch it the first
It's
time. I had to
inoffensive.
watch
Well,
it
it's not
twice.
garbage, but I don't never want to watch it again.
Yeah, that's right.
Come on, man. Don't lie to yourself. So shit.
It's got robots in it. I watched it once when it came out, and I was like,
Set in the year 2020 when all human boxing has been banned.
Yes.
And they say
ridiculous.
to the death. It's not to the death. They're just down.
just fix
like
them up.
I want like robot spines and shit ripped
Yeah,
out.
look.
Like drinking motor oil from the head. Like that's bullshit. If they want gladiator stuff, give me gladiator. If the robots don't have feelings, or maybe give the robots feelings and then do it. Ooh.
yeah, there you go.
And like, it's based on a short story by Richard Matheson.
Wish it was a short story.
He's very like, all his stories have been like really done really well.
Mm-hmm.
Like in Twilight Zone, pretty much did every single
Sure.
every story. Like Terror at 80,000 or whatever about the gremlin on the wing.
Oh yeah.
That's him. I Am Legend. The movie sucked.
Yeah, that was terrible.
But like, this is one of his
I'll
stories.
watch Real Steel over I Am Legend every day of the week.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'll
every day
gi-
of the week.
No
'cause
dog
that
death.
would torture, but-
And they did this
But still,
story
though.
as a Twilight Zone episode. It's like season 1 Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
The story was way better than this goddamn
Pick
movie.
that.
But yeah, so
Cause it's just Rocky, but a kid and his dad and a robot instead.
Shit
Yeah.
dancing.
Ah, the dancing
Oh,
is so
man.
bad.
the
Seriously.
kid was so goddamn annoying.
Oh man.
Yeah, he was a terrible actor, and Hugh was bad. I like Hugh Jackman as an actor. He was actually,
I was hot and cold in that dude.
yeah.
I don't think he just didn't pull off the. And he can do it, but the good, the bad, but still good inside.
Yeah, asshole with the heart of gold. Yeah, I know,
He
but
just didn't,
no,
he
it-
didn't nail it at
No,
all.
this is
Oh.
a paycheck. It's a paycheck
Yeah.
movie.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
maybe.
Can I say one very thing in his defense?
Oh yeah.
That
yeah.
robot looks better than half the CG I see at cinemas today.
Yeah,
it's
I agree.
10 years old and it looks amazing. The fight in the zoos in the daylight, two robots fighting,
All of the robot
no
fights
hiding
It
in the
looks
dark
better
like
than the
most
bloody
movies.
Transformers fights.
they're all well lit.
Yeah.
those fights.
See them.
Yeah, that's what
They're
I mean.
Massive
Yeah.
scrap
You said
metal.
it's in a.
You know, you watch a big superhero movie these days, a lot of
Yeah.
darkness to
Yeah.
hide this poor CGI.
And there's no gravity to things
Yes.
sometimes as well. When
You
these
feel
guys are
the
walking
weight.
around,
Yeah.
I sort of saw no gravity in this one either.
Yeah,
When the beginning, when he's pulling that robot on the cart, that was the lightest robot in the world.
Oh, yes.
it's a
One
magic.
kid
But
pulling
he's a
with
tough
one hand.
kid, can't you tell?
With one hand, he's pulling this cart, this giant
Tough
robot.
kid.
It's
This
a,
giant robot that can get a beating put on it, but he's light as a feather.
oh, the cart's got motors in it.
carbon plated.
Yeah, it's lightweight carbon fiber.
I didn't hear any of this dialogue because I was really paying attention to it.
So dumb. I was making shit up then.
I don't
Oh,
know.
no, but the bad ex-boxer with the ding, some great acting there. Break through into entry old life. Howard Mackie, I was like, I didn't know the Falcon was in this.
Oh, bad movie.
What's the rating for this one?
4 or 5.
I go 5.
Oof.
If you cut half an hour out of
Yeah.
it, it'd be much better.
Because 5 like kind of like indifferent. Like
Yeah.
2, 3.
Hey.
As in, just because it's the Rocky ending.
Oh,
I'll give him.
it's the only thing that they nailed.
Yeah,
the
that was
Rocky
cool.
ending where the robot doesn't win. All right,
Because
all right, cool.
it's a bit too unbelievable.
Yeah.
That it's even last. Like, it gets knocked down first punch.
Yes.
But it goes 5 rounds.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Spoilers.
Spoilers for this movie,
Yeah,
no one
yeah.
gives a shit.
I'll give 2, 3 stars just because of the Rocky ending.
I didn't remember that about it, so I was like, oh. Cool, I guess.
2 stars, and only that because one of them's for Wasp.
I'm not a big fan of it, but
Oh.
she was alright in that.
All right. Invisible Dave. What is Invisible Dave's?
Dave,
Movie.
he let us know what he's picking. He's picking Shaolin Soccer.
Love this movie.
Movie's
Yes.
great.
Excellent movie.
Never seen this movie.
You will enjoy it a lot.
Steph hasn't seen it either.
Oh.
Because a couple months ago we were talking, and I found out she hadn't seen Kung Fu Hustle.
Yep.
So I was like, we're watching Kung Fu Hustle
Yep.
right now.
I haven't seen it either.
And yeah, she loved it. I'm really excited to see Shaolin Soccer again. I haven't seen it since.
Kung Fu's good, but
Yeah.
Shaolin Soccer's
Yeah.
much better, I feel.
Yeah, I always liked it.
Like, and Stephen Chow, the main actor, he wrote and directed it. And all the movies he's done before this, all that. And it's sort of the same vein, just comedy, action comedy movies. He's really good at like the deadpan acting
Yes.
and deadpan delivery. He's really
Yes.
good at that. So
Cool.
movie rules. I'm a big fan of Stephen Chow's movies anyway.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Movies rules.
Yes.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Good
Is that
pick,
Calvin
Dave?
Tucker.
Not here, Dave. Well done.
Yes. Okay. Alrighty. We got that out of the way first because we've got some TV shows to talk about.
Yes, we do.
One, pretty big premiere that we didn't want to spoil for people.
Indeed.
Before we get into all that, I just wanted to mention the Orville season 3 that started this week, and oh boy, the subject matter for this first episode
I
was
was very
pretty,
surprised when you told me this last night.
yeah, pretty heavy.
Well, yeah, Orville's a pretty light-hearted show for the last for 2 seasons.
Well, no,
Started in the first season.
it looked like a parody. That's why I didn't really want to watch it. I thought it was going to be like, Seth MacFarlane, just Star Trek parody kind of thing.
Sure.
But it's not like less of a parody. It's more of like a love letter sort of homage to
Absolutely.
Star Trek.
So when I started watching it, I'm like, dude, this is more Star Trek than Star Trek right now. Because that's at the time Discovery was coming out.
Right.
And that was just trying to be Mass Effect, really.
Yeah.
It was just not really Star Trek at all in the themes and stuff. And the Orville, it dealt with social issues posed in like an interesting sci-fi kind of way. And yeah, this first episode of season 3, it's about suicide.
Wow.
And it was very heavy.
And it's still comedic, or is it still full on straight now?
This episode in particular,
I guess you can't be comedic.
Yeah.
it had 2 jokes in it, and they're not even heavy. Like, at the premiere was like an hour.
Because we were talking the other day, and I was like, clearly he just wanted to make a Star Trek show.
It is, yeah.
But that's how he knew that no one was going to pick that picture.
No.
I want to make a 60s style Star Trek. Nah, man, come on. But I'll do Family Guy. I'm going to do a Family Guy version of Star Trek.
Yeah.
And exec's going to green like that. So you do a couple, and then we turn it down.
Even once we're on season 3, they've forgotten about us.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
I do
ratings
whatever
are
I want.
around, and yeah.
Even in the first season, you could feel the humor going down. But
good.
in
Yeah,
season
like-
2,
He did that pitch, but then the writing of it sort of pushed that. Like, I've only watched a few episodes of the first season.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is just a mad homage to Star Trek. Just a love letter to Star Trek. And I've been seeing people like rave about it. I'm like, I've been meaning to keep watching, but I don't want shit.
yeah, so that's awesome. If you're into Star Trek, check out The Orville. It is not a parody. It is a great Star Trek style show.
What's on?
Disney Plus.
Okay.
The first 2 seasons are on Disney Plus. If you want to watch the 3rd season, it's on SBS On Demand.
Cool. They've got some crazy stuff on there. I think,
It annoys me.
it's weird, eh?
Yeah, I don't understand.
You know what annoyed me the other day?
Why are we paying for that?
Should see the stuff on ABC.
Yeah, I know. Don't get me started. Don't get me
Black was on
started.
there the other day. Oh, hang on, what? I'm like, why is Pitch Black on ABC
100%.
app? Yeah, anyway.
That's not where I want my... I'm all for ABC. I have no problem funding them, but I don't want to be funding them so they can fund Hollywood.
If I'm gonna have stuff on that app, give me the old Late Show episodes, you prick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, why am I watching? Oh, I guess because Frontline wasn't on ABC. It was 7.
ABC, Frontline.
Start,
Yeah, because I thought it was on 7.
and then
7 was... No, it was always ABC.
and give us old episodes of Recovery.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna get that.
I'll just give me... for old episodes of Countdown, I'd watch the shit out of that.
Well,
What's the
used to.
issue with
Yeah.
What happened?
That was the best.
Yeah.
Rage Summertime?
Yeah.
Countdown. Ah. Anyway.
Good old Molly.
Yes, I am. A little
Back
bit.
on track, Dale.
Just back on track.
Gotta wrangle us. Gotta wrangle us.
Yeah.
That's right. Another sci-fi show. This one, definitely not as good.
Don't wrangle us. Can we go back to ABC?
Episode 3 of Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh shit.
Man, this one killed it for me.
Yeah,
This one, man, I hated
Did
this.
it feel like you get like dragged through a fire?
A bit worse than that, to be honest.
I was. It defeated
Why are you
me.
getting a stick in your dick?
It defeated me, man. I'm just.
We'll get
done.
to that.
I'm done.
We'll
with Star
get to
Wars.
that. Holy moly.
Just done with.
Where do
Star
we
Wars.
start with this episode, man? Seriously.
Can we talk about the boys?
Yes.
Look, the first half of the episode was meh. When
Oh.
the Vader stuff came out, then it just fell off the cliff.
Nah.
Meh. I'm not even saying
From-
good. I'm like it was palatable
not gonna
until
get
he fell off the
Yes,
cliff.
man.
From that first...
Truck.
Yes.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I'm like,
What's he carrying? Why is he there? What was the reason for him going to the port?
Before we even got there, the Vader suit-up scene, this is a little thing.
Yeah, how little is he? He's so little. He's little Vader. Little baby Vader.
He's getting the suit on. The helmet comes down. It annoyed me that the 2 pieces were together. You know, it's like the mask
Yes.
and then the helmet.
Yes.
The mask goes on first and then the helmet comes on. but
Even
it's both
Family
of them.
Guy did it better than that in their bloody Dark Side.
How do you get that wrong?
yeah,
This bit, and then this bit, and then this
they
bit.
got the collar.
In Jedi, when Luke takes it off, does he take off 2 pieces?
Yes,
Yes.
yeah, and then you see the chips and the
Yeah.
text
There's a
stuff.
holding it together sort
Yeah,
of thing.
and then he takes that off, and the collar's still there.
Yeah.
It looks like he's got a harmonica in his mouth or something.
Yeah, it's Bob Dylan.
Because yeah, when he takes the front faceplate, you get
Yeah.
like a pressure.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Episode 3 did it too. When he's suiting up
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
first time.
Bloody
It's
hell.
because you got to. Everything's got to be. Dave probably love it. It's all got to be spoon fed. Oh, this is what Darth Vader looks like. It's got to look exactly what people think
But
Darth
I
Vader
was
looks
gonna
like.
say,
Yeah.
the annoying part is you've got it all there to follow back from. You just showed us at the start of the first episode 5 minutes of what's happened in the last.
That's right.
So you've got it there to
They
go.
showed that same footage of him putting the helmet
Yeah.
on, right? With those two. Oh my god.
Garbage.
Well, also
What
they.
killed it for me was when you said it last week, and when I went and looked to watch this week's episode, the picture is just Vader standing there with Obi-Wan in the back,
Yeah.
like, "Ugh, kill the lead.
And I thought they'd do the confrontation in the last episode.
I
You
know,
build up to it.
second-
Episode
third.
3. No, here we go. It's,
Oh, is it 8? It's not even 6, it's 8, isn't it?
I thought it
It's
was
6.
6.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 8 episodes.
But yeah, back to complaining.
Please.
Checkpoint!
Ah, the checkpoint.
The
I'm watching
freaking-
it. I'm like, you can fucking walk around.
Not only can you walk around it, this little laser gate thing is like, what? Like waist height?
Yes.
Okay, I get you don't want to jump over. It can, cut very vital parts off. Okay, but there's like a solid part that it comes out of, like an emitter. You can jump on that.
Easy.
You just wasted
It's got-
3 sentences on, you can walk around!
Layer up and over.
Yes.
Right?
And when he turned it off, I thought maybe he was gonna get in the truck and drive the truck, right?
Yes!
But no, he just walks through.
Because it's going to be faster and you're not going to get
Yeah.
more guys coming, just 2 people walking.
And that's a reason
Idiot.
for you to have to turn it off.
Yes.
And like we said during the week, how good that scene could have been on that stupid transport when the stormtroopers got on. That could have been a great scene.
Yeah, it could have been amazing.
And he's dressed like a Jedi.
Yep.
That's the craziest. Oh, they're looking for a Jedi. Hang on, let me put my Jedi hood on.
Well,
The fuck?
okay, so he gets the first Jedi. They pick the first troopers. They pick up some stormtroopers, drop them off, give them a lift, and they're a bit sus, but they believe the story. But then when they get to the checkpoint, the alien's like, "Hey, I think he's a bit sus." Well, what? He's onto him. He doesn't say nothing to he doesn't give the first bunch of troopers a heads up about this. That's fucking garbage. When that's what's next.
right.
The second bunch is like, get off the story, blowing the story, calling her the wrong name. Rubbish.
No,
rubbish.
he should not have done
That
that.
was
man.
rubbish.
Terrible.
Like we said, if she makes a mistake, she's a kid. She's
Yeah, that's
totally-
natural.
Him?
Yeah, terrible.
He's
like,
a Jedi
never
master.
lied to somebody.
He is the least Obi-Wan Kenobi
Ah.
in the goddamn freaking world.
But the second bunch of troopers is like, get off the truck. I don't have to get off the truck. Don't even try. I can handle if it doesn't work because he's not in tune with the
Yes,
force as
and he-
much.
yes.
Or
And that
something.
But
makes
you gotta
sense.
try.
Or something like, it works on that guy.
Yes.
But and then
But
the
not
guy
the
next to
other
him
two.
is
Yeah,
like,
what
hold
are
on.
you doing?
Yeah, what the hell is this? You're a Jedi.
Jedi, bang.
Yeah.
Yeah. Terrible.
Horrible, man. Absolutely horrible. And
Dragged through a fire.
yes, let's get to the Vader part.
Ugh.
Or getting dragged away by droids.
He
Okay.
rocks up in.
I wish he'd waved.
He's been informed that Obi-Wan's in this freaking town or
I
whatever.
got there, another desert planet.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, Vader loves sand. We have established Vader loves sand.
He walks into this town and starts arbitrarily just killing villagers.
Yeah.
Kicking stones.
Like, for no reason. He's just
Yeah.
choked his shit
Pulls
out.
people out of his window. Not even guys on
Yeah.
the street.
Like,
I-
why?
Oh, he's badass.
I thought, he's trying to lure Obi-Wan out, but Obi-Wan just lets all these people die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even then, don't you need to? Vader should be saying, "Come out."
Yeah.
But when he's
Come
that
out, I'm gonna
little,
kill
he's
more,
got
you
to make
coward.
a presence.
Yeah.
When Vader's that little, he's so little. There's
There's no David.
Yeah, well,
Prowse.
he's missing, like, 2 legs and an arm. You know. It's not to scale.
to scale to the movies that are coming out
Yes.
a little bit later.
He gets lifts later on. He realizes he's short and
He
puts on
upgrades
lifts.
his
Bigger.
robot legs.
Get some Doc Martens.
Yes.
Yeah, because he's not walking it off on his real legs. He gets fat.
Oh, he's got his. He's got his Osteopastoria legs.
Yes.
Okay, and then Obi-Wan runs off, and then he comes across Vader
It's hide and seek.
with his lightsaber.
With the brightest goddamn lightsaber
Yeah,
in
I
the
hated that
fucking
goddamn
universe.
movie.
Vader's standing there with his lightsaber, and he's good to go. And Obi-Wan kind of does this. It was comedic. It
Yes.
was funny. He just goes, "Ngh," and then
Yes.
ducks off. And
I'm waiting for him to go.
what? Like that's meant to be serious?
Yeah.
I could not buy that. That's
And then
just...
when he lights up the shaver, bright as all fuck, he's trying to see out into the darkness with his bright light
Yes.
source.
But
Yes.
having it in front of you,
Yeah.
like that's
Yes.
not how it
You
works.
just kill your dark vision,
Yeah.
first of all.
Yeah, you turn it off or you put it
You ain't
behind you.
seeing nothing.
Yeah.
When you turn that off, you're gonna see nothing.
It's like a moth.
Freaking stupid.
And like
Obi-Wan is not this stupid.
we were talking earlier in the week,
I didn't want to talk
they're
about
trying to make Vader like a horror, like Michael Myers sort of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
But you give me the shots of him doing the friggin' walk, sort of, not just
He
Here
just
I am.
appears, yes.
Oh, Darth Vader.
yeah. Shit. So I said from the get go, when they meet and they fucking fight, it's done. TV off. But I was so amazed that this was episode 3. How are they possibly going to get out of this? And my theory was the pilot was going to be another cameo, and that saves and he gets
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
That's all I could think. That's all I could think. But I was, how are they getting out of this rubbish? So I was like, I'm going to keep watching. But when he pulls him into the fire, face first, Obi-Wan Kenobi's face is in flames, but not getting burnt.
Yeah.
I was like, you're done.
Yeah.
This show is dog shit. I will never watch another fucking second of it.
And then I told Jason what happens after that.
Oh,
And then he just had to go back and watch it.
I did.
The getaway plan.
I was late to work the next day because I had to watch it before going to work. And a droid just comes and picks him up, and Darth Vader just stands there watching.
I wish you'd wait.
Like it's a
I
train
wish you'd
going
wait.
by.
There is a wall of fire there, but
Like, you can sort of Frankenstein it where he's, like, afraid of the fire.
Yes,
fire's bad. But,
but-
he was just standing there.
But why he couldn't move
He's
the
got-
droid?
he's got the Force.
Yes.
Also, he's got Obi-Wan and he's burning him and stuff.
Yes.
And then he force pushes him away.
Yes.
And then he says to the stormtroopers, "Bring him to me."
Yes.
I'm sorry, you've got magic.
Yeah, and you pushed him away.
Yes.
For them to bring
Can't
to.
bring him to you.
Yeah. You've got space magic, man.
And, like,
He can't make the troopers go through the flame.
yes.
Because we don't care if they all melt to death. I understand him not wanting to go.
Yeah. And, like, I had a
They could get any better.
little glimmer of hope, just even if it was stupid as heck. Like, Obi-Wan sort of made that robot him, disguised the robot as himself somehow. I don't know. And that's the robot was fighting Vader, but no. You see the robot walking
so
off
terrible.
to save him.
And yeah, he just watches like a squad of stormtroopers there too. They don't pursue, they don't open fire on that droid.
Nothing. Everyone just
Yeah.
stands there watching it.
Yeah.
Can't shoot the sentient robot.
Well,
The droid having like rebellious thoughts. Like, it's a machine. These
Yeah.
things are programmed.
That's hate speech.
because straight away he's getting ready to grabs the thing.
Don't you-
show too much.
Don't you declare
Autonomous.
what that robot can and can't do, Dylan?
Ness.
Just because it's programmed.
Well, the mouse droids on the Death Star, they sentient now. Like,
That's stupid. And that,
Not woken up.
how does... This is my problem. Leia's running through the tunnel towards the thing. How does Reva beat her?
Oh,
It's Mr. Burns
Hey.
with the puppies.
hey, extreme parkour skills. That's how.
Seriously.
Parkour. It doesn't make sense.
It's
She,
stupid.
she had to go past her.
Yes.
You don't know where. You know the start of the tunnel because you found it somehow because your force thoughts gave you a feeling, whatever. But you don't know where that tunnel goes to. So to get to where she got to, she had to go past Leia.
Yes.
And that didn't happen.
Yes, unless you figured out, suppose maybe she's going towards a spaceport. Maybe. But if she's going through
Spaceport
the
hangar 8, like how many
Yeah,
hangars
yeah,
are
yeah.
there, all that shit, like come on.
It is dumb.
It's just poorly written.
The
Poorly
whole-
written, poorly acted.
the bit where they go to the pyramid building in the ocean. There was some garbage there
What was this bit?
Oh, the
Oh,
base?
Yeah,
base,
yeah,
yeah.
that bit, yes.
with the metal detector for no reason.
Yeah, it looked like a metal detector, right? Like the a scanner of some kind. It's in the middle of the room. You can go around it, just like the
That's the
freaking.
theme of the episode.
That's
They
right.
don't know how to use barricades. These people.
Just put up a little one of those rope fences, man. That's it.
Just one velvet rope.
They can't
Yes.
the velvet rope.
And then the whole scene with the Inquisitors was so terrible about fighting to be the number one. The
Oh,
dialogue
how
was
petty was that
atrocious.
shit?
Yeah, it was just
So bad. Oh, I've already rang him.
Yeah, it was
You don't need to ring him
bad.
because I rang Darth Vader.
And this is going to be a bit petty.
No.
Oh,
it
please, petty
makes
way.
perfect
It
sense.
deserves pettiness.
I didn't really think about
I
it.
don't believe for a second, because I have proof from Star Wars that it doesn't work like this. This pyramid thing shoots its load of fucking probes
Yeah.
out. How far do they go without themselves? In Star Wars, we've seen them get dropped from Superstar Destroyers down
Yes.
to the planet below.
Yeah, it's not
Orbit.
like there's
In
spores.
orbit.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not like there's spores and
Yeah.
they just filter out.
And also, we know from TIE Fighters and the prequels, small ships don't have hyperdrives.
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah. The Jedi's have the ring things.
Yeah.
They leave the rings.
Yep.
And then I think retroactively they might have given X-Wings hyperdrives or something because at first they didn't jump.
Yeah,
Convenient.
And that's
this
not
probe
petty at
droid's
all.
got a
That's
hyperdrive
just
in
and like it's Star Wars lore. Like it's what we've seen for 40 years, and not change.
It's just science, but like, even though it's a magical world, like, how could that
Yeah.
be that like?
Go to those far
Exactly.
It's not possible.
Hyperdrive-
It's this big. There's no energy source.
And they've got a
Hyperspace.
finite energy, a finite energy
Yeah.
source, of course. Yeah.
Hyperspace exists because things need to go faster
Yes.
than light. Every sci-fi needs that.
But
Yes.
these blue balls they can go wherever.
Yeah, they just go.
And like, they send out like 3 of them. God damn, how many planets are in Star Wars? Oh, they
It's
got the
got
right
Three
one.
corners of the galaxy. It's a triangular galaxy.
No.
And these probe droids are the size of like a person, if not smaller.
Smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
The show is garbage.
Yeah.
If you like it, I'm glad. But
We did it.
what I hate about it is
I'm glad you're enjoying
that
your
it
first
shits on
Star
Star
Wars
Wars,
experience.
but you take Star Wars away, and it's just a poorly written show. For the most part, a very poorly acted show. And I am done. I will not watch any more of this shit.
I can't believe that. That's just.
Because if I watch this all, I will never watch Star Wars anything ever again. Well, I'm gonna. All right. If I stop now, I'll try Andor. But I'm not gonna watch these things just because they're called Star Wars anymore.
Yeah.
I'll give them 1 or 2 episodes. If they're shit, I've got better things to do. I don't know what they are, but anything's better than watching that shit.
And it was disappointing because at the end of that second episode, there was that bit of Vader stuff, and I'm like, okay, it could be interesting what they get out of it. And then that Vader stuff that we got
So
was
poor.
just so poor.
They just watched
Cheap.
Rogue One, and they did everything worse.
Yes.
Like, because that first scene, he's talking to a subordinate in his castle, and then he makes a threat to them. Think about that scene with Mendelsohn in Rogue One.
100%, yeah.
That was scary. That was intimidating. You kind of felt for him. He was
Yeah.
like, oh man, he's shitting himself. And then, obviously, that scene at the very end with the rebels, and he's just murdering all of them.
Yeah.
We got him murdering helpless villagers.
For no
Quality.
reason.
Yeah.
For no reason.
There was no,
Just a dude hanging out, looking out his window. Like,
Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah.
Dude hiding. Oh, no, you're dead.
there was no power, like showing of power. It was
Yeah.
just,
They weren't soldiers.
it was just common
Yeah.
death. Yeah. There's nothing special about. Oh, I fear this guy because he's so powerful.
Yeah.
I fear this guy because he's a dick.
Maybe that was the point. Like, everyone, Vader's
Yeah.
cool, supposed to like Vader. Most people
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Vader.
yeah,
He's
he's
cool.
badass sort of thing, yeah.
But, if he comes in, it's just
I don't think that
Random
they're
villages.
intelligent enough for
No,
that.
they didn't think of that.
Or think that.
overthinking it.
Yes.
Yeah, no problems. With
Yeah, I think there's 6 Star Wars movies, and I'm pretty sure I'm done after this.
that.
7, Rogue One.
Yeah.
Damn straight. Cool. Let's talk fun. Let's talk urethras.
Fuck Star Wars.
Oh. Yeah.
Yes.
The Boys.
Yes.
Season 3 premiered as well.
X-rated. Seriously.
Man, that is like a comic book moment. Hey?
Oh, yeah,
like,
it's the most.
that is something that you could see happening in the Ennis
Yeah.
Easily.
comics. Yeah.
I could easily see.
Because we've got hamsters and whatnot
So
before.
explain to the people what we're talking about, really.
DJ one.
You've got it. Like, you got to make me do it.
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Okay. I'll get up real close. Okay. We've got a new soup. Okay, spoilers, by the way, I guess.
We're
if you haven't
talking
seen
about
it.
Boys Season 3. I
Boys.
think that's what Jason
Yes,
was
episode
Episode 1, 2 was watched by Jay and I.
Yeah.
3 it was watched by Dylan.
Yes.
And I'll be honest, if I wasn't going out for dinner tonight, I'd be watching that.
I'll be watching that tonight.
Thank you, boys. Dylan will get to the thing, but I just want to thank because television hasn't been. Like, there's been some good stuff recently, but it hasn't been great from the old nerd perspective. And this is just such a breath of fresh air. The cartoons were a good little taster, but this, holy shit! Please, Dylan.
Okay, so we've got a new soup introduced. His name is Termite. He is a size-changing superhero. It opens with him having sex with a Barbie doll
Yes.
inside the Barbie
While
dream
people
house.
are watching,
Yeah, at like a house party.
Yeah,
What?
So
he's fucking a Barbie doll.
he's his small size in a Barbie
It's like
house.
the evil Krusty doll.
So like he's using a Barbie as a sex doll.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He just wishes it had a. Yeah.
and then he retreats to a private room of the house with
His boyfriend.
boyfriend, and then they start,
Doing lines.
getting intimate, and then the boyfriend says, "I want you inside of me,"
Sounding.
and then I didn't think anything
No.
of it,
They're doing sounding.
and then Steph was like, "Oh no, oh no,"
He
Yeah.
drops his dax and.
Yeah,
from
no,
a-
no. I get where this
and
is
then
going.
do you though?
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
He flops out his penis,
Yeah.
puts it on the table.
Yeah.
Termite shrinks onto the table, walks up to the penis,
And up
and
his.
goes
Yeah.
up
No, I
inside.
got it. I understood.
All the while he's sneezing
Wow.
from the lines.
And like,
Sniffing.
so like the shots then of him inside and touching. He just is a high, yeah.
So he just done a line of
So
coke.
you know, I understand.
No, yeah, but he just done a line of coke, so he was sniffing a bit when he's in there, and
Just get to the prostate.
Yeah.
but then he sneezes.
Yeah. No, I understood what you're getting at.
And when he sneezes,
Yes. I picked up what you're putting down.
Blows him up from the inside.
Yes.
And that's the opening 3 minutes of The Boys.
And you see like penis and urethra.
Yes,
Yeah.
you see him in the
crawl
tunnel.
into the eye.
Okay, no, that's fine. I was just
Yeah.
wondering if they would.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's no holding back no
Yeah.
more.
Okay. Fair
Like
enough.
he jumped, like when he shrinks down, he jumps over a line of coke. Like it's amazing. And then when
It's just a
And it's like
when,
head.
when he
first
gets
episode of.
yeah.
I'll probably just watch that bit. just to
yes,
see
yeah, I would. And
the
then just but wait till he
ridiculousness
gets captured by Butcher because he gets captured by coke and then shaken around.
and then because he's so small,
Well, he's just
OD.
taking him by the-
Yeah, well.
But
Can I complain about that?
I would. The fight scene though was excellent when he's throwing him
Yeah,
around when
'cause
he's tiny.
it's
That's
like
my problem.
It's like Ant-Man rules though,
Yes.
because he's still got full mass or whatever.
yeah.
But he can't rip through the plastic bag.
Yeah,
He
that's,
can lift a whole person and throw him across a room, but he can't lift through a
Yeah, maybe
baggie.
not.
no, but like,
there's powder in it and
Yeah.
stuff.
like the
I think
thing
it's
is,
a bit of a stretch.
he's got really small surface area on his finger.
Yeah.
Like his finger would be sharper than a pin, so he could easily just go.
Oh damn! I thought you were going to be on my side then.
If you really think about it.
yeah.
yeah.
But you could also be like, he just got this giant
That's right.
dose.
Yeah,
Exactly. That's,
yeah.
right. That's how I sold it to myself.
Yeah.
As soon as he's in there,
Yeah.
he's just inhaled
Like
a metric ton.
the Scarface load. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like that first sniff would have probably just killed him.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well,
He's
he's
like-
like put him on his side.
Oh boy.
and then if that's level 2, it just goes on from there. Like it just cranks higher and higher, and then I'm like, I gotta watch the second episode.
Oh yeah, couldn't stop at one. I was gonna watch one, but I couldn't.
Same.
And then the second episode starts, and the Deep's been going through quite a bit of turmoil through the last couple of seasons after being the raper, then the rapee, and joining the church and getting married to a woman that gives terrible blowjobs. And now there's he had the book Deeper, and then the telly movie that's being made of him and his
Oh,
story,
same
and Billy Zane is the doctor. Oh, sorry. The other part was it starts where they're watching a movie of everything that happened in the last
Oh,
season,
yeah, that's the opener.
and it's Charlize playing the
Stormfront.
Stormfront.
And it's got Dawn of the Seven. Finally, it's the Bork cut.
Yes,
Released the Bork cut. Adam Bork was the director. There was lots of reshoots because they found out that Stormfront was a Nazi. They had to turn her into the villain.
With a name like Stormfront.
Yes.
Um,
Well, what
shocked that
she's
she's a
got
Nazi?
supporters? What are her supporters called?
Storm Chasers.
Storm Chasers.
Right.
It's just great.
Charlize.
yes, great as usual. So there's the deep story, and then I'm like, this is amazing, and then it comes, it's like the deep. Not without my dolphin. And that's what it's called. I lost my
Same,
shit.
right?
I lost my shit. It was like midnight last night. I was laughing so hard.
So good.
The whole Hugh story was really cool. The conflict with him and the new dude that was the old boyfriends. That was really good.
Supersonic.
Supersonic, he's excellent with the boy band and shit. That was
Oh,
really funny.
hilarious.
That was really, really good.
Oh, just the whole Bachelor wannabe hero thing stuff. Like, so good. Hang up your cape.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
You have been eliminated.
I mean, I read the comic book when it
Yeah,
came
yeah.
out. I haven't watched any of the series yet. How much does it deviate?
Oh, it's heaps.
A lot, like
Totally.
straight away from the beginning, or is it like?
Pretty much. Like, it's very... Yeah, it's very different earlier. Like,
Yeah.
the season 1, they're not working for the CIA and
It's
stuff
like an origin
that.
story
Yeah,
kind of
like,
thing.
it's just
I think
very
that's
different.
One of the original reasons I sort of didn't really start watching it, just because like it's not the comic, it just sort of deviates, and like I don't care. But
It's-
like
It makes you care, I think.
I'm sure I'm like
The first season, I was like, I love the book, and I still love the book. But first season, like, the book is so much better because it's so much more fun.
Yeah.
It's taking the piss, and it is what it is. Second season, Dylan put it perfectly, but I think the second one is
Jump the whale.
more smartly written. Like, it got very smart.
Definitely.
Yeah,
well-
it is like a satire, the show, versus the book, which is like a parody.
Yes.
Like, just
Yeah.
balls to the wall.
Because it's just
insane.
Ennis going, superheroes are bullshit.
yeah.
Yes.
I loved Garth
I
Ennis.
hate
He's
them.
not like a smart, right? He's not.
no.
He's not Hickman smart.
100%. He's not even smart. But this also...
Tells depth
Like,
in the
'cause
characters
it's,
into the soups.
It's also not just superheroes. It's them having a shot at celebrities and corporations.
Media. Oh,
you know,
corporation.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Holy
very much
shit.
because it's much more. You know, like obviously the Seven are the Justice League,
Yes.
right? And it's very DC analogs. There's way more Marvel stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
You know, because that's what's popular, and that's
Yep.
They've got movies and they've got shows and they've got a streaming
like
platform.
Voight own everything.
Yes.
You know, and
Is like the in the comics, just I haven't read much of the comics, is the own like is Gus from Breaking Bad, like what's his name?
no, Stan.
He's not in it
Nah,
at all.
nah,
Yeah,
not
see,
like that.
That's a good added extra as well.
It's just more. It's more real.
Yeah. No,
Yes,
fair enough.
absolutely.
I'm loving that dynamic. He's coming over the top with the co-captains and shit like that as well. That was really
Can
good.
we just announce the show? It's like the same with Preacher. I'm like, they can't make
Nah,
the show
not doable.
like and Preacher sucked. Preacher was awful.
I only watched one season. I couldn't do it anymore.
But yeah, you can't make the show how the book is because the book is just over the top. But then freaking urethra. Like, okay.
Oh well, like even first season, there's some kind of lingers death in that as well. That
Yeah,
is
that's
quite
right.
dramatic. Like it is. They don't like, and I really need to read the book again because I started, but I never continued. So I haven't got a lot to like to deep. I only went like 2 or 3 issues, so I need to go back
bro.
to compare. Yeah, I know. So, but I'm shocked, and the amount of shit I've seen from other comics and other shows, I'm shocked at the shit they get away with.
I know it's not
Amazon
DC.
don't care.
It's less DC, more Marvel. But did they do the Batman?
No Tech Knight yet.
No.
They've mentioned him on the show.
Yeah, you got a throwaway line
Yeah.
once,
Like
but that's about it.
the
No, I'm dying for that to come up.
Oh, what about the Black Noir stuff?
Interesting.
Yeah, just that little throwaway
Yeah.
about what he did in the.
Well, Black Noir in general,
Oh,
I cannot
yeah,
wait to
yeah.
see what
See if
happens
they
there.
Yeah, you guys-
What happens with that with the?
Well, they have to.
You guys,
because-
you guys, episode 3.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Because
Interesting.
like the Tech Noir stuff in the
Interesting.
book, not the Tech Noir, the
Black Noir.
Black Noir stuff in the book, and Homelander and all that. So they're not. You don't think they're going to do that?
No, definitely not.
I've got an idea what I think it'll be,
Right.
but I might be
But
wrong.
it's not what the books are.
No.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Good, you know who Black Noir is in the comics?
Yeah, you guys told me. So you reckon they're going to do it different to?
Yeah, no.
Oh, interesting.
Correct?
Just somebody,
Ah, okay.
somebody different.
Because in the previous season, you've seen.
That would have been cool.
Huh?
What's
It'd be great. Would have been a great reveal.
Yeah.
But I think because they know it's a known reveal.
Yeah, everybody
they want to
knows.
keep it.
Yeah.
I guess
Give it
so.
a new surprise.
In the previous season, you've seen his face and you've seen, he's not.
It's different.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Homelander, that dude is amazing.
Man.
He is so good. Oh,
Do you know?
Nitton.
I've seen like some of his
Right.
scenes, he's really good.
You know what he's from? You ever seen Outrageous 4G?
Yeah.
Like, you would never pick... I watched him... I never watched the show that much, but I watched some clips of him. You'd never pick as the same
Nah,
person.
he's so good.
He's got the perfect, just crazy eyes.
The crazy
Oh,
size
Psycho
and
eyes.
the...
The change.
Yeah,
Boom, on a dime, right?
Or just dead eyes as
Yes.
well.
yeah.
Where...
He just stares off.
Well, what about... We got a complaint of a suit masturbating out someone's window. How do we know it's a suit? It's a level 737.
Bruh. Spoilers. Stormfront survives, and they've got her on in a hospital, which I was like, why wouldn't they not have killed her? And just so for the PR spin of him, he killed his lover when he found an husband, whatever. But it's his birthday, or my birthday's coming up, and
Okay, so she's
she's
lost-
Darth Vader.
yeah, she's lost both her legs, one arm, so she's got one arm, and she's pretty horribly burnt.
Yeah, she can't...
Yeah, she
Can't
barely
talk.
breathe. She doesn't joke anymore.
I got it.
Yeah, so obviously. But
But then she starts doing her
Yeah.
German special, like, final race
yeah.
shit. It's like,
Whoa.
that is me! I don't need that shit. I don't
Yeah,
need
yeah.
that.
You don't
I
need
am
a
the
master
super-
race.
I am the master.
I'm the master
And then he
race.
gets a soft on.
Yeah.
Like, I always mean to start watching it when I'm sitting there, like, I should watch something. I just watch something I've already seen.
Right.
You
Like,
need to start that, please.
it's his birthday, so he always has a big save that they film, right? So
Yeah,
this
yeah.
girl's,
Oh my
girl's got
God.
a jumper on the roof, right?
Yeah.
So he rocks up and he starts talking to her and like, something about God. And she's like, oh, I'm Jewish or whatever. He's like, oh. You know what I mean? And like, he's talking to her and it's like, something about, says something, it's like, you would know, but, Jew. It's just gold.
I think we should do it. I think you should go.
Yeah.
Blomp!
Oh, and like, eyes, like, you're going, whether you want to or not now.
Yeah, no, like she's kind of begging.
Yeah.
Not
No,
no,
no.
oh, yeah, at the end she doesn't want to go.
Yeah, she's like,
you're
no,
going.
no,
I think
I
you
don't-
should go.
Yeah.
You're going. Oh, man.
Yeah.
He makes
That's
it.
his big save.
Yeah, well, because he's
I mean,
gone.
Well, yeah, because after that, there's quite a lot at the actual surprise at the actual birthday bash. It's on like Kong for everyone.
Yeah.
it's the rant is just spectacular.
Yeah, it's so good. So good.
And you knew it was coming from the way season 2 ended.
Yeah.
Jacket in the Wind.
The because this season Huey has left them, and he's working. The government
Working for
got an
Nadia.
FBI special FBSI or whatever, yeah, superhero thing. So he's working for that with this politician chick. So which I was like, it's a very interesting way to take it. And but as a viewer, you know she's sus, and that got happily so got he
Really
found out real
good
fast.
way of
And
putting
yes,
that, sus.
yes. And, but I was glad they didn't drag that on too long and make
Yeah.
Huey look even more like a moron.
Oh, 100%.
It was pretty fast.
pretty
and-
mind blowing.
Hey.
Oh, bro. No deal.
That scene in the Congress last season was sensational. When they just it was like Kingsman.
Yes.
The Kingsman.
Yes.
There's not as pretty fireworks, but what else did I want to talk about? Shit, there's so much happening in those 2 episodes.
Spoilers,
Oh,
by the way.
The sun.
Yes.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was interesting. Where he had the dream again.
Yes. Oh, and what he tells him, right?
Yeah. Everything's burned and he kills me.
But we got to talk about what was her name?
Crimson Countess.
Crimson Countess.
Oh, Laura. What's he from Walking Dead?
Yes.
Yeah.
She was great.
Oh.
But then Gunpowder. Oh my god.
Oh, dude!
So
How
good.
How
great
good
was
was
he?
that fight set?
So good. It's one of the best things I've seen ever.
So
Talk about the security process at this convention. Tell Nitin what happened.
No, that's right. I'll watch it. I don't.
Oh,
looks in with the gun. Beep. He's like, "Oh, that's a nice piece." Put it back in. Yeah, come out.
it's little things like that are like
Yeah.
stupid. The whole country is.
Well, recently.
But yeah, But yeah, the fight because Gunpowder is Soldier Boy's sidekick.
That's what I was going to ask. Like,
Bucky.
Soldier Boy.
Not
has
yet.
there been- not
Well,
yet.
I assume
Well,
'cause he's like-
didn't made say differently.
Oh, so because he was this season. He's coming in.
Yeah.
So
Did you watch those? Oh, you.
I haven't watched any of like the
Those
shorts and
PSA
stuff.
short
Ah.
video and the outtake was sensational.
outtake,
'Cause I
amazing.
watched the outtake first.
oh, did you?
Yeah,
and then
Outtake's
went
so
back and watched
good.
the PSA. It was excellent. I think that was a better way of watching it, to be honest. Oh, I'm so excited. So,
we
do
done.
you see him in episode 3? Beautiful. Of course you
But,
do.
yeah,
That's why they
like-
dropped 3. Idiot, Jason.
Gunpowder versus Butcher.
Oh.
Oh.
we have a new Substance V24, which hasn't been, well, I don't know, in the 2 episodes I watched hasn't been used yet, but
Pretty sure it's used.
oh, actually, sorry.
Yeah, I was
Sorry,
gonna
no,
say.
no,
I was
no,
like,
no, yes.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't
Sorry,
episode 3.
that was episode 2. Yeah, that was episode 2. Sorry. What else? There's so much.
Ah, A-Train.
Holy fat prick, A-Train!
Yeah, yeah.
Holy hell, the fat shaming!
Yes.
Holy shit!
I can see your girdle, you fat fuck.
Oh my god! But then the reveal of the change.
Oh.
Oh, the Nubian prince.
Oh,
Wow.
So good.
What is he wearing? What the hell is he wearing? Oh. the chick with the director. Ripping her hair out. Oh. God, this show is the best. Oh, man. It's just...
I might start watching it tomorrow because I got.
I highly recommend.
Yeah,
I've read all my books. I
Sundays
watched
you
the
read
shitty
in
movie,
TV day.
because it's like it's a different side of the book. Like it's
Yeah, like you know, I said like it deviates from the books. I'm like, I don't really care, but
Because it's so hard from the get-go.
Yeah.
Huey is so different. So different. Like, not just because he's not Simon Pegg, but just he's just not as much of a loser, I don't feel.
How good was Simon Pegg?
Yeah, yeah.
I gave her your number.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, so random. Yeah, you should. Definitely.
Huh?
should we go get him. He's outside.
Ah, is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, let's go.
It was phenomenal.
It just... I'm annoyed I was going, but it's too late. I was falling
Yeah,
asleep. And I was
same.
I'm going to go back and probably rewatch
It was like probably about 11:30. I was like, I wonder what's the next one. I was like, I haven't read any books yet. I got to read books for today.
Yeah.
Look out. Look out. We're getting a show out. Put the guns away.
Oh,
Special guest star.
he just told us.
Docking his pay for a late arrival. By
He does,
popular
he
demand.
does love a good document.
Star of the Council of Reeds.
Self-proclaimed star.
Yeah.
Well, you're not
Thanks
self-proclaimed because Jason literally just called you the star.
You're right. In
Here we
time
go.
for the send off, Dave.
Dave,
What do you think of the boys, Dave?
Oh, I didn't watch that.
He hasn't watched anything.
Did you watch Obi-Wan?
Yeah, I watched Obi-Wan.
Well,
Anything?
Yeah, give us. We've ranted a bit. All right. We got Real Steel.
Just
Did you watch Real
disappointing.
Steel?
Real Steel.
what's your rating?
Yeah.
I hate you, Dylan.
What's your rating?
I love you too,
It wasn't
Dave.
long enough, eh?
I mean, it's enough you ripped off Rocky Balboa. But to make a shit version, what's with the dancing there?
Thank you, Dave.
I did not remember anything about this movie. I saw it once. I was like 15.
If I wanted to see a guy lose money on like robotics and enjoy like playing with himself, I would have looked in the mirror.
Oh, hot take.
What's your rating out of 10?
I don't know. 3.
3.
Used to be higher than I did.
Okay. The highest rating. Me and
I was like 4 or 5.
yeah, I gave it 5.
I don't know. Like it was 2 hours. I don't know how that flew.
What?
I honestly don't know how it flew.
It didn't.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
It
he
was
dragged.
It dragged for me,
2
too.
hours.
Well, that's it. I get the
Especially
point.
And
Does
I
that
wasn't
feel
really
like
paying
the version
attention
I
to
I
had?
it.
feel like I've already
Go
watched
back to
2
this
hours,
garbage.
and they haven't even got the actual robot yet.
The version I had, at the end, the gentleman stood up out of the cinema and walked away.
Beautiful.
It was so bad, the quality. It made it better because it was so bad.
Like, I'm going to finish filming this.
Yeah.
This thing walks out.
So bad.
All right.
Thanks for
So
having
you're picking Shaolin Saga, right? We already picked it.
We've already mentioned it.
Well, I'm now going to change it.
Too late.
Yeah,
Too late.
change it.
Nah.
Too late.
Challenge sucker.
So we're done.
Yes.
Cool.
Alrighty. I think that wraps us up.
Thanks for coming, Dave.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
So not talking about comics?
We already did that. We're going backwards. Yeah, we just started.
Oh wait, which comics? What comics do you want to tell us about? What'd you read?
What'd you
read?
read? Oh, yeah, well done. Good day.
All right.
Sensational.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
Might have to put a
Dave.
language warning on this description.
Yeah, definitely.
We've been a
From
bit
the
too
get-go,
hard.
from like...
Yes.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it should be right.
No,
Oh,
no,
hang
no,
on.
no.
Language...
Just in the description.
No. Language warning now.
Oh,
No, yeah,
See you
yeah.
later.
oh
Yeah.
just in the okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
yeah. Just so people aren't listening with the okay, yes,
Yes. With the sprogs.
Yes.
All
Or
right.
the title of the episode, maybe.
Yeah.
that's right. Okay,
Come on, let me
That
play
could have been
with it.
worse.
play with my toy, Dave.
Alright.
Go on, play with my
Go,
toy.
Buzz.
Look, it's fisting.
Squeeze it.
It's fisting it.
He is actually.
Just give us we got an adult warning.
For you listeners out there, I feel like I need to tell you what's going on.
Well, if you moved your head, the viewers could see what was going on.
Yeah,
too.
but the listeners cannot see.
Show the people your toy.
Yeah,
Nin got me this Buzz Lightyear action figure.
it's pretty good actually.
And he doesn't have to pay him back.
He paid me back.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, but
Dave's thinking it's on audio.
West Indiana.
from the Lightyear movie, it's coming out in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
He has a rocket launcher. I'm glad to hear Dave. So
Dylan is so excited for this movie.
I'm-
You can tell by him buying toys.
I'm going to shoot Dave with the rocket launcher.
Bye.
Oh,
Hey,
good
look at that! It got stuck on his
Hell.
shirt.
It's inside me.
Wow.
Okay,
So you
I-
didn't watch the boys?
No.
that's great.
Yeah.
That's good. You should watch the boys now.
You can rewatch the episode and see what we're talking about.
Subscribe, tell a friend, comment,
Rate us.
rate us. I think we got ratings on Spotify now. We got more than like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it actually has a number.
Oh.
Awesome.
of
Thank
our
you guys so
5
much.
stars. So thank you very much, people.
Ooh, appreciate it.
Yeah, buddy.
Alrighty.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Same bat channel.
For more swearing on Obi-Wan.
Not from me.
No,
Not from Jason. Well,
Probably not as much anymore.
that's right, actually.
Unless,
Well, I
unless
didn't care watching this week. I was just sitting there just not caring.
yeah.
Don't care.
Unless
Didn't sound
this
like it.
next episode's even
I
worse.
hate to hear what it sounded like when you cared.
Like if this next episode is somehow even worse.
Oh, you've got to watch it.
Nah, I can't.
So
I
why
can't.
couldn't they just like pull use the force?
Ah!
That's right.
Bro.
That's right. We've got, yeah.
Questions were
covered this.
asked. No
We
answers
covered
were
this.
given.
I apologise to
except
people
for
with
poor
dogs.
That's every week, man. What are you talking about?
Okay, thanks, Dave. It's time to call it now.
Please.
Thank you.
Please.
Join us next
Yes.
week for another exciting episode. Catch you guys later.
Is Marvel next week, maybe?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, we're talking about that too?
Yeah.
What's up?
It's
Okay.
Marvel.
Oh, yeah.
Starts next week.
Cool.
All right. Okay.
I'll watch that instead of Star Wars.
That sounds good, actually. All right. Catch
Bye.
you guys later.
So.
Hi.